Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from Apple Valley. I'm Steve.
I'm Scott.
Thank you for joining us today, talking about the sun. The solar orbiter is taking pictures in different, wavelengths. You
Cool
can see
stuff.
on this slide, you can see visible light. You can see ultraviolet. It's fascinating. So we're going to dive into it. The solar orbiter mission has produced unprecedented high-res images of the sun, showcasing the complex interplay of its magnetic fields and plasma movements. Remember, this is like the reactor that one of the reactors, not hydrogen, fusion. The fusion reactors that we're trying to create has plasma, just like the sun, in a vacuum. So what we're reporting on today is, that's what you'd see in a fusion reactor. These images, which include detailed views of sunspots and the corona, enhance our understanding of solar phenomena. Take a closer look at 4 stunning new images of the sun captured by Solar Orbiter on March 22nd, 2023. These images taken using the spacecraft's PHI, Polarimetric and Helioseismic Imager, and EUI, Extreme Ultraviolet Imager instruments, provide unprecedented detail. The PHI images offer the sharpest ever full views of the sun's visible surface, mapping its intricate magnetic fields and surface movements. In contrast, the EUI image reveals the glowing outer atmosphere known as corona. Would you like to know more?
The sun, the most dynamic and complex object in our solar system, has never been seen in such detail.
And this stuff, it's just not, it's no big bang for this. This is designed by our Heavenly Father for a specific purpose.
Yep. Energy,
amazing,
and
gravity and
life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that would not.
Plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ESA led solar orbiter mission employs 6 advanced imaging instruments to study the sun, peeling back its layers to expose its multifaceted nature. With these latest observations, Solar Orbiter delivers its most detailed images yet of the sun's visible surface for photosphere
or the photosphere. Yeah.
The PHI instrument not only captures visible light images, but also measures the magnetic field's direction and tracks the speed and motion of the surface material. These insights offer an extraordinary glimpse into the sun's ever-changing behavior.
Yeah. PHI's measurements of the photosphere can be directly compared to a new image of the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona, assembled from high-res images taken by the EUI instrument on the same day in March 2023. EUI images the sun in ultraviolet light. The sun's magnetic field is key to understanding the dynamic nature of our home star from the smallest to the largest scales. And this is any star. Arcturus, Polaris, it's all like our sun. These new high-res maps from Solar Orbiter's PHI instrument show the beauty of the sun's surface magnetic field and flows in great detail. At the same time, they're crucial for inferring the magnetic field in the sun's hot corona, which their EUI instrument is imaging. Quote, notes Daniel Muller, Solar Orbiter's project scientist. This release follows on from one 2 years ago when the mission released full images of the sun taken by the spacecraft's EUI and spectral imaging of the coronal environment instruments on March 7th, 2022.
Zooming into PHI's detailed visible light image reveals the sun's surface for what it is, glowing hot plasma that is constantly moving. Almost all radiation from the sun is emitted from this layer, which has a temperature between 4,500 and 6,000 degrees Celsius. Which is, that means hot. Fahrenheit would be much off the charts. Yeah. Beneath it, the hot, dense plasma is churned around in the convection zone of the sun, not unlike magma in Earth's mantle. As a result of this movement, the sun's surface takes on a grainy appearance. However, the most striking features in the images are the sunspots. In the visible light image, these look like dark spots or holes in the otherwise smooth surface. Sunspots are colder than the surroundings and therefore give off less light.
So it's not a hole in the sun.
Right. Just appears to be because of different temperature. Right,
probably. Yeah, temperature. Yeah.
EUI's image of the sun's corona
which is the picture on the right.
Picture on the right that we're showing right now.
Mhm.
Shows what happens above the photosphere. Above the active sunspot regions, glowing plasma is seen protruding out. The million-degree plasma follows magnetic field lines sticking out from the sun, often connecting neighboring sunspots. So,
yeah, crazy. Okay, let's go to the next slide, Scott. Get me down here, and here we go. Okay, well, weird, man. Okay, PHI's magnetic map or magnetogram, the left picture on this slide, shows that the sun's magnetic field is concentrated in the sunspot regions. It either points outward red or inward blue wherever the sunspots lie. The strong magnetic field explains why plasma inside sunspots is colder. Normally, convection moves heat from inside the sun to its surface, but this is disrupted by charged particles being forced to follow the dense magnetic field lines in and around the sunspots. The images were taken when solar orbiter was less than 74 million kilometers from the sun. I wonder how close they can get without it melting. You know,
that would have to be
sunscreen,
even this close.
10,000 sunscreen.
They had to prepare for it to
Yeah.
go closer in case it went rogue on them, right?
Yeah, and I'm always talking about taking our excess radiation, put it in a rocket, and shoot it to the sun. I'm always talking about that. Get rid of it instead of burying it.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, and it'd probably burn up before it even got there, right?
Yeah. So being so close to the sun meant each high-res image taken by PHI and EUI only covers the smallest portion of the sun. After each individual image was taken, the spacecraft needed to be tilted and rotated until each part of the sun's face was imaged.
To obtain the full disk images presented here, all images were stitched together like a mosaic. The PHI and the EUI mosaic are composed of 25 images each, captured over a period of more than 4 hours. The sun's disk has a diameter of almost 8,000 pixels in the full mosaics.
Ooh.
That get you excited?
Yeah.
Revealing an incredible amount of detail. The image processing required to obtain the PHI mosaics was new and difficult. Now that it has been done once, processing the data and assembling mosaics will go faster in the future. The PHI team expects to be able to provide such high-resolution mosaics twice a year. Solar Orbiter is a space mission of international collaboration between the ESA and NASA, operated by the ESA.
The ESA is the European Space
Administration.
Yeah.
Or agency.
Whatever. Or administration. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was cool. That was a cool segment. Thanks for sharing that with us, Scott. I appreciate that. For the producers, whoever you are.
We like stuff about space and about the sun and our planets, and it's good stuff.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, it's all this stuff is all created by Heavenly Father,
our supreme being, our Father.
Through
He did it
through priesthood power.
Priesthood power. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen without priesthood power.
It wouldn't. Nothing we have. So.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
Yep. You guys have a great day. Take care. See you later.